we're going to go into the Thorp family shit now.
Yeah.
I'm going to send this link to Andy, actually, to pull this up.
All right.
We're going to be using some clips from Shamu, everybody. A blast from the past. Shamu was a clip channel back in the day. I guess he's doing documentaries and stuff now. But we're going to send that over to Andy. We're going to watch the first 5 minutes of this. And it's very interesting. Let's see if we have... Whoa! Gabe Hoffman for $20. Big support from Gabe Hoffman. Whoa! Lots of donos coming in. He goes, when our Mossad infiltration is complete, the kosher casino will have a new big donation goal. The place even scarier for Jaden than the kitchen.
Oh, no.
A synagogue.
Oh, no.
To have a frank conversation with a rabbi. Let's go. Let's get Jaden to the synagogue, folks. To talk to a rabbi about his crimes against the Jews.
50,000 will make it happen.
50,000. Gabe, you hear that? For $50,000, we can reform this guy and get him to support the Jewish people.
Well, I didn't say all that. I
But
said,
we're gonna add a couple zeros here and there. Everybody's got a price for the $1 million man. He always gets his way. Oh, buddy, we love the Jews on this show.
All right,
guys, so Jaden, it's your time to show
something more less serious.
The Thorp family.
So tell us about. Okay,
yeah.
Who are these?
So basically, there is a family. There's a family online. It's basically like IP2 online family edition, but they got online, and from what I've gathered is, they started like orbiting Destiny and some of these other like political types, like even BPF. They were going back and forth, and they came online and they were LARPing as this traditional Catholic family.
Okay. As many do.
Yes. They're there. They're going into the debates. Oh, look at this trad Cath girl. Look at this guy. He has 6 kids. Then it comes out through these like insane live streams where the dad and the mother and the kid, like he pimps out his whole family.
What?
On these shows. And it comes out like there's some sexual history between the father and his 20-year-old daughter, and he's like,
what?
Yeah.
Getting a divorce with the mom, and he's like at war with her, and the mom is like accusing him of having sex with their daughter, and their kids like hate the father. But it's like, it's so
whoa,
it's insane.
Holy shit.
And then you're like, well, okay, where does this come in? I mean, on this show it's just insane, but like, how does this wrap into like people we talk about?
Yeah.
And like, they've been going on Ethan Ralph's show.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, look, she's a trad Cath girl. She's gonna talk about God knows what, and then she ends up like twerking for Ralph and going to war with Bean Soy. It's like,
I saw her. She was the girl like laying back with her tits out, basically, right?
I don't know.
She like twerked.
Well, she had like her like,
probably. I mean, she like was like switching outfits for Ralph.
Yeah, okay,
live.
It was that one. Yeah. I was like, what is happening?
Yeah.
When she up any chances with May, basically returning.
Dude, it's a nightmare. This is a good intro because it kind of introduces you to the main characters.
Okay, cool, awesome.
A little bit. Like,
oh shit. All right.
Like, the oldest son wants nothing to do with the father because he like openly says that like he the daughter, and
Ben Thorp is a 51.
All right.
Yeah.
It starts with the CRP. This is some pretty Kino shit by Shamu. By the way, this is from Shamu, everybody.
Cool. Shout out,
I want to make sure he gets his credit or he'll seethe about it.
Oh, yeah, Shamu. Yeah, big credit.
1-year-old man who hails from portal to hell, an incest capital of the United States, Rhode Island. 7 months ago in 2022, Ben decided to turn himself, daughter-wife, and 5 children into YouTube content. Since selling his property in 2019, Ben has burned through $600,000, leaving only a bit over $100K left for his family that have no jobs. His wife has left him, and his children now have a permanent reminder in the future to watch how he burned down their lives. Welcome to the wild Thornberries.
Like dominating a woman.
Right.
Like, I don't really like beating the shit out of a woman. I don't like it. I had to correct Grace today.
Pause
like,
it. By the way,
he had to correct Grace.
This guy makes Ralph almost like look like a saint. Like
this guy,
this guy's like a piece of fucking dog shit. Like the shit
So
that
he
this.
just, it's not even like alleged. It's
No, I mean, well, he'll try to be like, oh, where's the proof? But there's it's basically.
Yeah.
And I also, there's a guy that's like, he basically has already, he watches my show, but he like goes on their show and like talks, like, it's fucking bizarre. It's just like
so far.
And he confirmed all of it and apparently has like recordings showing that it's all true. I don't know, man. It's
Andy, I gotta
bonkers.
ask, what are we at with the donation goal?
Very roughly by like.
Oh really? You gave Honey Bunch a real through, yeah.
Oh, she could be
like
so
Honey
crazy.
Bunch is
She
into
gets
that.
it from her mother, right? At the core of marriage.
Also, pause it. The thing about this is like everything about this family is like Nick Fuentes' wet dream, right?
Yeah.
It's like, oh, they're trad cast. Meanwhile, the dad's like talking about like fucking kids and like doing the most depraved, sick shit imaginable. The only thing that really the Groypers took issue with, because they were, Ralph loved them, everyone loved them, was when Grace beat Beardson down live, like shit all over him. That's when they took issue with them. Before that, they were fans.
Oh, really?
Yeah. That was the clip.
Oh, that was
Yeah. Because she
Moron.
shit all over Beardson.
Okay.
The girl that f***ed her dad.
Giving?
Yeah, Grace.
All right.
And this is the mother. That's the mother.
Okay, that's the mother.
So
Yeah.
he's like spurging at his
Yeah,
wife?
they do it all on StreamYard. The whole thing, they
What?
the whole
But
family.
why?
I don't know. It's
Look into
insane.
this.
It's insane. They make like $30 a show, and they just like sit there and scream at each other, get fucking drunk. Like it's beyond. I don't understand.
Jesus. By the way, he looks like Mark Maron. All right, sorry. So you were saying,
No, I think I got
It
it.
was
It's
like-
the- that's that's the mother who. He's like apparently
is
the
she
kid.
f***ing anyone?
Well, she's like fucking like on drugs and shit.
Oh,
She's like
alright,
f***ed up
okay,
too.
like type, yeah,
Like
okay,
it's
fuck
all
that.
the whole thing's just night because
By
you're
the way-
like how the f*** does this guy have custody of the kids? He's literally like
F***ing them?
Yeah,
I don't
so-
know.
And guys, we're so close to the 700 club for likes. Let's hit the like button. Get it to 700.
For the
Jaden's here.
Jaden's here.
Massive stream.
And going over this shit that I'm just discovering. This
dude, it's nightmarish. Like
Rot in hell.
the only reason really to cover it is to show people like this guy. It's beyond like
beyond.
A-logging. Like this guy needs to be thrown in a fucking cell or worse for like all eternity.
Jesus. Yeah, thanks, Big Nick, man. Love you, buddy.
For saying that. You.
I don't know. I think the core of marriage is two souls coming together as one.
I tell you, way back, and I'm not saying I'm her husband. I wasn't. It was a mistake. But way back, she was in the car with me before any kids were involved. She
Yeah.
was saying, am I the prettiest girl? Am I the prettiest girl? And I said, I've got an answer for that. I pulled over the car to the side of the road. We were on a highway at a rest stop. I took her down to the trees. I took
Yes.
my belt off, and I didn't beat the shit out of her. But
Well,
I was
that's
like, where's
good.
your
Good.
answer?
See, like
Good.
that's Nick Fuentes, right? That's
Wait,
the
wait.
Nick Fuentes narrative. Just like beat the shit out
That
of
story, to
Nuts.
me, this is how am I the prettiest girl in the world? This is how it should have ended. I drove to a truck stop. I brought her to the woods, and then I f***ed her.
her. Took off my belt and
And then I
no,
texted
I
her.
beat the
And I
shit out.
beat the shit out of her.
Like what?
That
the
was look, it's going this way. No. Like that should have ended with sex in the woods.
It's insane, man.
Well, no, it shouldn't have.
But you know what I mean compared
It's
to this
insane.
story.
It's all insane.
Yeah, but I mean the beating is crazier in my opinion.
Okay, and I don't know what I'm.
So here's
this
Ralph's
is the
next
That-
wife.
yeah, right.
That's his
By
future
the way,
third
she
demon child,
looks
baby mama.
Ashton asked when I made the f***ing thumbnail.
Yeah.
She does look like a better looking Gucci's.
Give
She's
it a
like
few
Gucci's
years.
before the math.
Give it a few years. Give it a few
Yeah, I
years.
know.
Let
for
him
real,
cook.
right?
Let him cook.
Let him cook.
Point. The point is, you guys are kind of right. There is something incestuous going on. All right? It's true.
If you're a girl and you're not connected to your dad, you need to go find your dad and suck his dick.
No!
What the f***?
Oh, no,
Yeah, dude.
no,
It's
no,
fucking
no,
nuts.
no. You don't. No.
That is it. No, don't do that.
It's nuts, bro.
Nuts.
Oh.
That was her underwear, by the way.
Oh.
Like in that clip, someone sent it to me when I was covering this. It's like some old, like 50-year-old dude who's like, take it off, like live on stream, and she does it. And licks it.
I'm
No, look at this. So there's Grace getting up. There's the dad. That's her ass. And that's the mom.
Can go get the boys over here, right? That's your job, bitch. Hit the streets and bring back some customers. Am I right?
Hollywood Ben Thorp. My ex Hollywood Ben Thorp. It's just like, it's
Like,
cutting.
it's worse than IP2.
Ow.
Easily.
Bitch. Get up. My scream.
Again, Tradcath family is how this was sold.
What is going on?
Like, that's how this was sold to people.
It's a traditional Catholic family. I guess they're right about that.
What the f is happening?
This is what happens in Catholic households, folks. The shame of it all. The faith just corrupts their minds.
That was.
And this is the mom stream. She lives in like some shitty apartment by herself because she got kicked out of the house.
She's kicked out, but they still stream with her.
They still, yeah, they
AIDS
stream
Chan
together.
is saying it's all obviously an act for attention. And
Well, that's part. Like, I think that
Yeah.
part of it is, but
Yeah,
it's
sure,
like
yeah.
there's like
there's a lot of degenerate shit.
there's
here,
shit that's
though.
real though.
But let's say this, okay? Let's say this. The daughter goes, She goes, I blow my father, right? That's what she's saying. Okay, if that's for attention, that's still insane.
Yeah.
That's still a nuts thing to say out loud.
There's leaked audio of her confirming it.
And he smacked her ass on camera. There we go.
And a trip and I live on the rip. And I smoke and I choke and I take shit. And I sit and I rot and I take shots.
Gang banged, and I want to slurp cock and have come all over my face.
What?
So that's basically the summary. That's like the intro of what this shit is.
So let's go back to our folder here and let's start going through some of these clips, and I'm pretty sure they're all from Shamu.
Like the hoarder house one is what I would do next. And it's like it's all an act,
Yeah,
and then you
no,
see they're
that's,
just like living in squalor.
Okay, that should be good. Okay. Alright. So, yeah.
It's looking like...
There we go.
It's amazing, folks. Let's bring it back to the beginning
Why
here.
is this fucking...
But it's looking like we're
What's the
actually
song?
gonna
No, this thing
pull off the ultimate robbery where we don't hit the goal and we still keep all the money we made so far. All right, let's get in here.
Okay, that should be good.
Keep
Okay.
increasing it.
Alright. So, yeah. There we go.
Look at this.
So
house.
this is there you go. That's where
Nah,
her and
no,
Ralph are gonna hang out.
Andy,
And
is
they're-
that like a pot pie that's just sitting underneath the desk? Like to
Right
the right.
here?
Is that a pie? Is it just like a chicken pot pie or like a cherry pie?
It's a vac.
I don't know. They got two vacuums
Two
that
vacuums.
need to be used clearly.
Yeah.
Go.
Oh my god.
Dude,
Can we go on it if so, game?
Here we go.
But
bro.
I couldn't do it. I couldn't live there. It's like the house from
there are children
Shameless.
that have to live there.
You ever seen
Children that
Shameless?
have to live there and get pimped out on stream for donuts.
Oh.
Like,
Kitchen
even,
table is
even if you don't believe any of the sex stuff and say, "Oh, they're just saying that for clicks," it's like he brings on his young kids onto these streams also, and they sit there and listen to this shit, and they bring on like 56-year-old like creeper weirdos that are flirting with the 20-year-old girl, and the kids like that are I don't know in junior high, they're just sitting there listening to it. Like that clip I showed you last night where that old weirdo said that you should wear a virginess outfit or whatever the he said. The kids are sitting there just listening to it. Like it's deranged regardless.
Okay, can I ask you, what platform are they on?
YouTube.
Okay.
Better than usual.
That's nuts!
I mean, they get like 30 viewers.
Oh,
so.
true. Fair.
Oh man.
Stream sniping them?
Shopping stuff. This, okay, all this, the sink is leaking into the basement. So
Let me cope. Let me cope. That is my cope for this.
There is no.
And the dishwasher is also leaking. So
Like cope.
I don't
Just
even
wash the
own that
dishes
many
yourself,
dishes. Like,
you-
how the f you have that many dirty
Yeah.
dishes?
Holy shit.
Well, they have
Tradcath woman,
Well,
by
there's
the way.
how many in the family? 6?
There's 6.
Yeah,
But
so-
the mom's well, okay, she doesn't count. The oldest brother is out on his own because he f***ing hates the father.
You walked into a family, you terracotta,
there.
you're a big supporter. I'll just tell you real quick. A family that Jaden has introduced us to
Incest
because-
family that Ralph's trying to get involved with.
That's a great way of putting it very quickly, yes. An incest family that Ralph is trying to get into right now. I think he has a chance.
I think he has a chance, too. I mean, she calls him Pimp Daddy Ethan.
She does not.
She does.
She does. Yeah.
Have I been sleeping for the last 2 days?
Yeah.
What the f? I actually
have
have.
been.
I have been sleeping a lot.
it's almost impossible.
Thanks to Carmody.
We haven't figured out a way to do those dishes.
For the support, we love you.
Yeah.
Like, why are you showing this?
Well, yeah, like, is there an issue? Like, why?
It's just a
My
house
brother's
chore.
room.
House chore.
He needs to do his laundry. And then this is my room.
Average Tradcath e-girl.
But
No, it really is.
you know what that reminds me of? Remember
Alice's
Alice?
Yeah.
Did you know she used to, like, her room was, like, worse than this, actually. She would sit on the bed on stream and eat fucking Fruit Loops from a Ziploc bag because she ran out of
bag.
she ran out of bowls.
That's the lowest thing I think I've ever
seen in my life. Absolute fucking gnarly. Gnarly as
Yep. Fucking gun.
No!
Why is
No, there shouldn't be a gun. Smash the like button. Let's get it over 700 likes right now.
Let's go.
Only $450 to the goal. Let's fucking go.
Yeah. So there you go. Yep. That's my room. That's where I stream right there. Alright.
You could smell this.
The screen.
Oh,
It's brutal.
you know, I used to have a buddy who lived like this. His whole family.
That's.
I'm not even joking. My friend, and I'd head to his house, right? And when I make it back, my mom would just like take a shower, like you stink. And his cat's pissed everywhere. So hear this. One day,
Bro.
we're all there, right? Cat pisses. Is me and my buddy Logan at this friend's house. Cat pisses on his mattress, right? He flips the mattress over. The next weekend,
What
we're
the
over. We're watching House of a Thousand Corpses from Blockbuster. I remember that clear as day. His cat pisses on the bed again, and he flips the mattress over. And we're like, bro, didn't you already flip the mattress? He's like, oh, I've done it like a few times. It dries off.
No.
No. To step in his room, right?
Why would you go over there? Just be like, all right, you can.
He was
come.
a really cool, like, he was one
Yeah,
of our
but
best
like,
friends.
you can come hang out over here, man.
But he did.
The thing is,
His house was a very rare moment. Like, it was like a one every now and then. Logan he was a millionaire. His parents were a millionaire, and we used to chill there most of the time.
That would make sense.
Because he had a pool, indoor
Either the
pool.
millionaire's house or the cat piss.
Yeah.
It's just all extremes.
Well, maybe Teddy can get with her.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, he may as well.
This area's not that bad. This is the.
What is? I think that's a fireplace in the middle of this walkway. What the f is that?
Wait. Yeah.
This is a walkway. This is a hallway.
This
What
is
the? What the?
I don't know. I don't even know how that gets there.
Chat. Because there's a room behind it.
Correct. That's like a hallway to the kitchen or something.
Was it like...
And like
We took
Oh, wait, no, it's out... Hang on.
this out of somebody's bedroom, and we never got
and they just left it in the hallway.
I guess.
it, like, out on the street. So it's just kind of blocking the whole hallway. And, like, some bikes and stuff.
Jake D in chat was it. He goes, I hate to say this, but Ralph can do better.
Oh.
I think it's a match made in heaven.
I think so too. I think it's perfect. Dude, he lives in Mexico.
Honestly, it'd probably be, I don't know, like
step
for
above?
her it's a step up because she's not getting f***ed by her dad, or f***ing her dad anymore. And then, you know, Ralph, it's like, what's he have to lose?
I mean, exactly.
You know?
He may as well. Let's keep going. Thank you, guys.
They just need to save their money for the wheel, but you know,
Yeah.
thousands tonight, so.
It looks bad. It looks bad, but it's really, it's not that much stuff.
Wait. Look at this. What is that in the middle of it? Is that like a cup of shit?
I don't know.
Look at the Ashton.
Maybe it's like cog. Maybe they just shit in buckets.
Bunch of stuff.
That's like losing it on you.
I'm just laughing so hard. We're only one like away from 700,
Let's
everybody.
go.
It's just like big boxes of stuff.
Over 700.
Like, this is just has coffee in it. I don't know.
He said that this is a sinking ship. He said that RPG got off the sinking ship at the best time.
The sinking ship. If this is a sinking ship, it rules.
I can't really.
This,
And this is the
thank you so much, Mr. Shoepot. Appreciate it, man.
living room, which we've managed to keep somewhat. Show that hallway again? What hallway?
There's just a bowl there.
This one?
Wait, where?
There's multiple bowls.
Show that hallway again?
Yeah.
What hallway?
In the living room.
Look at this f***ing desk. How do you even use it?
That's a great question.
There's a bowl.
What if you need to access that door?
Yeah.
Like, how, it takes 30 minutes to get like access
through the door?
Does it clear all the shit out of it?
This one? This one?
What if the house starts on
Mandalorian
fire?
says he's going to donate $1,000 to send Jaden to Supercuts to get that mullet removed.
That's not happening.
What
either.
if we get
His hair's
Jaden?
cool.
All
His
right,
hair's
listen.
cool. I like your hair.
If
actually.
we,
Yeah, okay, Cal.
oh man, like
I won't.
DCYF. Anyways, that was the tour.
All right, keep donating.
let's keep the trainer going.
I don't really know what to say. Yeah, it's embarrassing.
Alright.
I think we
Wow,
got it,
yeah, that's the house. Well, that's the house, Kate.
That kind of looks like Coach Red Pill right there.
Yeah, look at CRP. He's free.
He's there on.
And look at Ralph.
You know, when the kids
Who's this chick on the
I think that's Grace without makeup.
Oh, okay.
were younger and Grace and John were fighting, at one point, I gave them 2 knives and said, go ahead, kill yourself.
What?
Catholic.
What a
What
state.
the
Crisis game.
I never peeped. But I did have a thing when I was going to school there because I'll admit I wasn't I'm not the healthiest guy. I had issues.
What is this, like the
But there was, we
piss? I've been just chugging liquids.
Hell yeah.
were in Cambridge,
Let's
Mass.
go.
At a place that would be unprohibitively expensive now, but it was owned by the school.
Gabe Hoffman
There was
for
a-
$20 says, I've given $100 total to the show. I don't want to spin on the wheel. Jaden needs to blow the shofar. Does anybody know where the shofar is?
Oh, yeah. No, I know where it is.
All right. Well, Jaden's going to blow the shofar when he gets back, everybody. Jaden's going to blow the feasing horn.
Where did I put it?
Sound the feasing horn.
When I cleaned the room, where did I put it?
And he's trying to trace his steps to find the feasing horn. So
Yeah.
we have the shofar. But Jaden is currently ducking in the bathroom. The shofar. Oh, there he is.
Done what?
Jaden, you gotta blow the shofar. You gotta sound the phasing horn.
Am I gonna get canceled for this? Is this some Jewish like
No. It actually
Well,
brings
it
you
was
closer
a
to
Jew
God.
who donated
So you have to
for
close your lips like this and
You
go.
gotta blow it like a trumpet. If
And
you're
it's like
But
through your-
if I make a noise, does that mean I'm like Jewish or
Yeah.
something?
only a true Jew can sound the shofar.
Well,
Yeah.
That's why me and Andy can't
So it's
actually
like
even do
it's like
it.
a trumpet, like it's like that. It's not like. Oh my
Jaden
God!
can
What the?
do it. No!
did
Jaden sounded the phasing horn his first try.
Not even I could do that proper. What the?
Oh, no,
I'm actually,
it's so over.
I'm mad.
It's never been
I'm
more
mad.
over for
I should have
Jaden.
I should have not
Baked
even
it?
tried.
What
Yeah.
Kalana for $10 says
Shit.
the dad actually kind of looks like Vince Russo.
I don't know if that's.
I can't. Like mine's like watch. I can't do it. You're like. God's like what?
Gabe better send another $20.
Wow,
How
everyone!
good Jaden's shofar
Round of
was.
applause.
Oh, man.
You've been atoned.
Yeah, send that to all the rabbis there, Gabe. Make sure they take down all the hate articles on
Yeah, basically. Let's go, Gabe. You can do your magic, your J magic.
I can get a job now. It's magic.
I'm actually shocked, bro. I'm actually shocked.
It really was magic.
Holy, that's so funny.
He does look a lot. By the way, Kalata, I agree. He does look a lot like Vince Russo. He really does. Pull up Vince Russo. A picture of Vince Russo.
Who's Vince Russo?
Vince Russo was the writer for WWF during the Attitude Era and for WCW, and he killed it. And also for TNA. No, get the yeah.
Right there on the right side. Yeah.
Yeah.
There he is.
That's the dad. It's crazy. Big
There's a
support.
building right.
Thank you so much.
We were in Cambridge, Mass, at a place that would be unprohibitively expensive now, but it was owned by the school.
Psycho's spurging. Psycho's spurging about you doing chew. He says he'd rather see you do coke again live on Twitch than do chew.
There was a building right across from us, and there was a family in the building, and there was I don't know, older. I'm gonna say she was in her 20s. This girl, and they wouldn't put the curtains down, and I would just be waiting for the girl to take her, to undress.
What the?
What?
Am I like? Hang on.
All right, can we bring this back, Jaden? Can you explain this?
It's just him on stream doing his average. He's a Catholic father. He's just talking about the faith or whatever.
For the night, and I mean that's terrible. But I did spend a lot of hours looking over there. You just sit there for hours. You're going like, oh, okay, come on, please.
On the side of caution when she's joking around with a 16-year-old girl, I think that's just obviously ridiculous. No.
What is being cautious with a 16-year-old?
Yeah, I mean, we're two girls. I mean, like the fact that
If we were talking, they could talk about is penis size important? Let's just say, right?
Ben, shut the fuck up.
What's wrong
You'll
with
say
this
this
guy?
provocative. I think.
But hang on, I gotta pull this up. Look at this guy.
Okay, so Shamu, the artist formerly known as Shamu, I'm going to assume is Shamu, says this was off stream. This was in a call on Discord? How did we get it then? Somebody recorded it?
Dude,
I think the reason Jesus...
There's so much weak shit that's come from them in Discord because they talk to all these fucking weirdos.
It's like a hybrid between this Mark Maron and Coach Red Pill.
Yeah,
and
it's Mark Maron.
Vince Russo.
Dude, it's confirmed.
I keep seeing
she
Mark
privately in calls is talking about her dad. She didn't know, but it's been it's out there.
Okay, we got two donos. Waffins for $20.
Let's go.
Sound the phasing horn again. Jaden, will you sound it again?
Dude, I don't think I can again. I think
we'll see.
No, we did it once. If I do it now, I'm gonna f it up.
I
think
you
I got
did.
lucky one time.
Well,
you got it. You got it.
Blood.
It's in my blood. Judas.
Well, Judas was a Jew. How can you be so good at it. I can't do it no matter how hard I try, and I really want to.
And he used to play trumpet
Yeah, I
in
know.
high
I've just
school.
completely forgotten how to do
That's
it.
amazing, actually.
Cocaine Bear Gabe Hoffman for $20 saying earlier today Teddy Feezer called Jaden a different name instead of Judas. Juden McJudenstein.
I've heard that one.
He goes, witnessing that natural shofar talent. Maybe Feezer was right for once in his life. I think that was the real Gabe.
I think that was too.
Legendary
Yeah,
Gabe here.
That was funny, Gabe.
I think a lot of the sexual predator priest
I love
stuff is
this show.
overblown.
Yeah,
I think
it's
a lot of those
Mike,
kids
are you
are gay
Catholic?
kids.
Can we bring that
Yo,
back?
the Nick Fuentes take on Ali Akbar right here.
Sexual predator priest stuff is overblown. I think a lot of those
Mike,
kids
are
were
you
gay
Catholic?
kids.
It's the smiley tape.
Yeah, I think 14-year-old whores who go on a mingle and are hoping to see a penis deserve to encounter hormones.
I
14-year-old
Defending
whores.
Beardson, defending Ali Akbar.
Whoa. This is like the America
First Family, yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
This is
The
like
first
The
family
Groiper
of AF.
family.
holy.
I do think women are largely whores, but I wouldn't speak from my own experience. I've had several homosexual encounters, but I've not had any gay sex.
Why do you just
I got
casually drop that you have
several homosexual encounters, but I've not had any gay sex. I got somewhat molested by a beautiful girl when I was visiting my friend Joe Shabatoni. I loved it. I mean, she was beautiful. I think of it.
Go off a
I think of the
tangent.
fondling.
What's with the tangent?
Are you trying to say you got molested by a younger woman? Did you just?
No,
say
she
that?
was old. She was old. His older sister. She was gorgeous.
Joe Sabatoni.
Yeah. And his mother. So
his aunt?
I don't fucking know.
Well, think about it. He goes, I was molested by my uncle's wife. Or sister. Uncle's sister. What would that be? Your second cousin? I don't know.
I've agreed with him. It was crazy. Totally crazy. Nothing to do with YouTube.
Oh, yeah.
You know, he found some, whatever, this is when his mother was, this isn't really like YouTube, right? So he went through, he was convinced of this somehow. I think his mother was telling him. So he went through his sister's phone and she sent me something, you teenage girl will send something. Maybe it was a...
So, pause. I think he's talking about the brother found, I may be wrong because I didn't listen at the beginning, but someone found Grace texting the dad and, or a different one. I don't, maybe his other daughter. I don't know.
15-year-old though.
15-year-old. Yeah.
Nude.
Well,
sexting.
Yeah.
Well,
Maybe it was an emoji of a...
I think
eggplant
phrase it was,
I really
hey,
don't
can
know.
you come up here and bring that big dick with you? And
Yeah, right.
Plant emojis?
Yeah.
I have no memory. I don't know.
Say it.
It was her.
Yeah.
And I think I'm the most sexually normal guy in the world. I was told I have someone who goes to my chat who's a 16-year-old girl. And
Okay.
No, this clip gets f***ing crazy. This is
now,
is
just
depraved.
now?
No, it's
Just
just. But I'm
now.
saying, just wait till
It's
what he
just
says
like
after.
just letting
this.
it wash over me that he's the most sexually normal man in the world. But there are 16-year-old girls in his chat. He's sexting his daughter pictures of his penis, and he's
She's like, bring your big dick up here.
talking about homosexual encounters. Like, this man is not normal.
This is the most.
This guy has put Coach Red Pill and Ralph to shame.
Ralph's gonna save her for real.
I think Ralph could save her. Zworski looks like the gay dude from Sopranos.
Yeah, that's what I was going for.
Andy does not look like that.
Ah, thanks, bro.
He looks more like
I was told
Tom
like
Finland
that's
drunk.
really, really a problem. I was like, what would be the problem?
Which is gay, dude.
No, it's not a gay dude. It's one of the greatest artists of our time.
I chat with her. I would meet her in person.
Not before Jaden matches.
I would tell a 6-year-old girl that
And I
her
have
dress
to
looked
put on a
pretty.
fake one.
Pause. Run it back.
Can we run it back? Save us, Jaden.
Really, really a
like
problem. I
button,
was like,
folks.
what would be the problem? I chat with her. I would meet her in person. I would tell a 6-year-old girl that her dress looked pretty.
Ben.
I'm a pedophile in the Greek sense, Mike. Lover of children.
What does that mean?
It means he should be millstoned.
Yeah, where's the wall?
I love children, especially
Oh,
girls.
Ben.
I love children, especially little girls.
Stop saying that!
Especially.
It's so crazy because we're like laughing, and then we go back to the video. It's like the most f***ed up shit.
Yeah,
and we're like,
yeah.
"Yo, Jonah!"
We're
We're
like,
laughing.
"Oh, yeah,
"Oh,
buddy,
back
oh,
to the
yeah."
pedophile on the
It's
screen.
gonna be a great week.
Like-
We're gonna have a lot of fun this week, guys. I love little girls. What the?
Dude,
He said especially, by the way.
run it back.
Masochist, we need another
Run it-
4 of
run
these
it back.
$100 donuts.
Worski, run it back.
I'm a pedophile in the Greek sense, Mike. Lover of children. I love children, especially
Oh,
girls.
Ben.
I love children, especially little girls.
I think you should be less ambiguous about that.
And I like to, I guess you could call it flirting, flirt with little girls and say like how
Nope.
pretty they look.
I don't like that.
Face the
I don't like
wall.
that. I don't like that.
No
Oh,
one
I
likes
think that's
it.
your problem, guys. A normal man loves to flirt with a little girl and say, "Are you a pretty little girl?"
Flirt with little girls. You
Depends what you mean by flirt, but yeah, like flirt. Yeah,
See, like,
say
Cobb
aren't you
will
pretty?
talk about putting a bounty on us or whatever, but like this guy, like, you know, like.
Well, we're Fed Post Gang now, but this guy is driving us to that point.
I mean, come
He's
on.
fucking wild,
This
man.
is insane. This is fucking dark.
Little girl. Oh, my kids were little. I
Even more.
very much loved their little bodies, and I.
Bro,
Stop
he just
it!
keeps going, bro.
Why do I? This is why we're just like, please donate
Usually
more.
with this shit, it's like one statement, and you're waiting like a minute for him to like
You can
drop the
see why
sus
it-
statement.
Yes.
You
It's
can
just
see
like-
why they wanted him on Cozy, like why
Yeah.
he was going on the shows over there.
This was his audition.
Was he
and
doing
CP
that?
Paul was fired
well,
up.
I mean, Ralph had him on.
Ralph had him on?
I think so. I think he went on too.
A 30
Well, they
viewer
they
Andy?
loved the Thorps until she shit on Bean Soy. That's when
Pinched
they
their
hated
butts and all that. I very much loved their little bodies, and I pinched their butts and all that stuff. That was very touchy feely. I think you're crazy if you're not, but I'm not.
All right. This
It really
He's
is.
a pedophile in the
Double-
Greek sense, he says.
Oops, all sus statements.
That's fucking bro. And this is Ralph's new BFF.
All right, what do we have? One more
Well, he's
clip.
going for the chick. So this is him talking to the mom, and just like you can see,
Belting her?
basically.
Oh my god.
Also, like I don't know, there's something wrong with her eye. Like what the fuck's going on there?
Yeah. What the?
We played a very long chess game, and I won. And my kids win. And I owe you nothing. And I wish you could finish the job and tell Grace that you hate her.
This is like, you know what this is like? This is like you went to like a fucking video store back in the day. Like I don't know, you're a bit younger, you know, but whatever. It's like a video store, and you find like a horror movie that was made, but it's like the director actually killed animals in it. Like Cannibal Holocaust, and you found it, and you're like, what the? This is like that moment of finding Faces of Death or Gore.com like for the first time and going, what the? This is what this exact feeling I have is right now. How did this? Of course, it had to be AF and Ralph.
Yeah,
to
that's
bring
who
this
introduced.
family.
That's who introduced us to this.
Only they can. RPG supports this.
From the visionaries behind Ali Akbar molesting children.
Literally.
From the visionary.
Oh, fuck.
Hate life. And you're a danger to them, her and them. And don't say, hey, let's do a fun stream about it. Do a stream. Do all the streams you want.
Pause it.
I want nothing to...
So Ride in chat goes, you have to know the history to really understand what is going on here. It's not obvious from recent videos, but Courtney, the wife, is the real manipulator.
Interesting.
How could she be worse than this guy?
I don't see how that. Yeah.
How can it be? Ride, explain.
Explain.
Please do.
Show your
'cause
work.
From what I've seen from recent videos, she just looks like she's like a drug addict or something.
do with you.
Thank you, everyone.
Ever.
What is that, Jade? What was that about?
No, that's just
Until
funny.
you make sense of your life. Stop playing this game that you're a nice person. You're a bad person. Bad people have to do something that you're not willing to do. That fucking guy should admit he killed his wife and his son. And that's it. I want to have fun in life. And I'm done. I'm done with the guns off our head. I got you to do it. Whether I manipulated you or whatever. I used YouTube.
It's just bad.
And I
shit,
did
man.
it. I
Did the
won.
guy in chat tell you
On behalf of my
why she's the manipulator or whatever?
It's you.
No, I didn't see it.
kids.
Bro, I'm
And I
so
have
sick of this.
no responsibilities
I'm
to make
over
anything
it.
work
I'm
in your
over it.
life.
Yeah.
I'm like,
I got the
moving
money.
on after this.
Yeah.
I got the kids.
Are you gonna show
I got
the
the house.
dancing and shit or no?
You got
Nah.
a car
nah.
that I can take back in
Or
2
her
seconds.
felting beans?
We're not
Nah,
gonna show.
nah.
We'll show it on the buy-in.
The buy-in.
that
That'll
we're
be a
gonna
buy-in.
do,
Yeah, we'll do it on the buy-in.
Checkmate.
We're gonna do another
Yeah, we will. We'll do it
Yeah.
this week because you guys have been so supportive. Thank you so much.
I can
All
have
right,
you thrown out of that studio right now.
All right. Okay, we got it.